Good morning everyone and welcome back to Muse 1221. Today I've got to check in for our fire signs, Aries, Leo and Sag for the week ahead. This will be from Sunday the 16th of April through to Saturday the 22nd. So let's jump straight in and see what you need to know for the week ahead. Hope everyone's been having a good week. I'm a fire sign, I'm a Leo myself, so I feel like the energies have been quite interesting in the past week. Let's see what's coming up for our fire signs, Aries, Leo and Sag for the week ahead. Okay, so I feel like in the recent past you've been at a bit of a crossroads in regards to a love situation. I feel like you're not being fulfilled, something's not working out quite right and you're wondering whether or not you should stay in the situation. You're trying to weigh up your choices at the moment. I feel like you do have options, but you know, do I stay or do I go? I just don't feel like, I feel like you're very emotionally connected to this person, but things just aren't moving in the direction you want them to, and it's leaving you things a bit up in the air. It does look like you may be having a small offer coming in this week with the Page of Cups. And I feel like Spirit's guiding you with the Hermit also to, there's some inner work that you need to do, some healing that needs to, occur on a soul level, because I feel like maybe you're externally relying on this other person to emotionally fulfill you, and the fact that they're not doing that at the moment is leaving you feeling this sorrow and heartbreak, and you're going through this grieving process, but Spirit's guiding you to use your intuition to identify the lessons that this is currently teaching you, and trust your instincts. If something's telling you that something's not working and change needs to occur, then I think it's time for you to reflect and actually weigh up the pros and cons of the situation. You are being divinely guided in this situation, and the divine are going to bring in justice for you. We've got the Six of Wands here too, so that indicates a victory. And the Two of Wands is all about plans and making partnership, like in regards to a partnership, making plans to move forward and, make progress and how you can do that. I do see that coming in for you, but I also feel like it's also indicating the need for balance in your own emotional state. Again, if you're relying on someone else to fill your cup for you, you need to sort of sit back and reflect as to why you are relying on someone else so heavily. I know Leos in particular, being a Leo myself, I know fire signs tend to put their heart, wear their hearts on their sleeve, and, even personally, I'm always while I'm very independent, I'm always want to please others, but in the same time, I don't feel like those actions are actually bringing your own pleasure to self, because you're worried about other people's, keeping other people afloat rather than keeping yourself afloat. And I feel like you're drowning a little bit in this energy, and you need to remember who you are. I'm getting that through really strongly, because the divine are going to balance out this situation for you, and you are going to be triumphant over whatever's been causing this heartbreak, regardless of whether you choose to stay or not. We'll soon see. I'll clarify and we'll see what comes out for you. But in the near future, the current energy is really asking you to sort of remember to love yourself in the process of this, and once you can fill your own cup, then you can fill the cup of others, but certainly don't be relying on a love connection to feed feed you all the fulfillment that you need, because you really need to love yourself first. And you might have your heart closed off because you're feeling in this particular way. Spirit's really asking you, I'm getting, to bring love back into the situation by nurturing yourself, nurturing your soul, remembering, how inspired you are to feel passion and magic, because you have the means to create that yourself. And as I said, in the near future, the divine are bringing justice into the situation to balance things out, and you will have that victory. And with the Two of Wands here, I do see you working with this person to make plans for the future. It's just at this present time, you seem like you've been a bit stuck, because things aren't moving forward in the direction that you want them to. Can we clarify the Two of Swords, please? Two of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so this is confirming what I was just saying. I feel like you've been relying on your significant other to fill your cup for you, and they've only been offering you a small amount of what you're actually needing. And so that's why you're stuck at this crossroads, because it's not emotionally fulfilling you. It's not enough for what you need. But again, Spirit's guiding me to remind you that you need to learn to fill your own cup and not rely on others solely to do it for you. The Three of Swords is calling for some time out to heal and reflect on the situation. Are you going to stay in this connection? Does it have the capabilities of being more? Is this person the one for you? Are they able to emotionally open up to you the way you want them to and meet you on that level that you're expecting? But with that said, do you need to also release some of your expectations around the way things unfold? Because again here, the divine is stepping in with this Justice card to create balance. This Justice card has the scales with the feather and the heart on it. So, that for me is definite confirmation that, emotionally you need to balance things out a bit more, because this current situation is leaving you feeling really unbalanced in the emotional state. And so there are choices that you need to make to follow that rainbow and achieve your happiness. Can we clarify the current energies of the Mother Star, the Page of Cups, and the Hermit, please? Yeah, I feel like you're really holding on to this situation. I feel like it's your wish fulfillment, especially with the stars here. You see the potential in this connection. You see that it can last the distance and be a stable connection. But I feel like the offers that you're getting are just little snippets of what you actually need or desire, and that's leading to conflict because again we've got the crossroads here. I feel like you're really sitting in a crossroads in regards to your heart space and what to do with this at present time. But this Two of Swords also has the moon represented in it, so I feel like maybe there's underlying issues or reasons for why your person isn't giving you as much as what you need at present time that you may not be aware of. And I've said this before in recent readings, but I feel like there's communication issues, and your person may not even be aware of the fact that you're feeling this way. And maybe you need to speak up and clarify what your expectations are and what you need from them in order to get this unstuck, is the word I'm hearing. Can we clarify the future cards for Justice, Six of Wands, and Two of Wands, please? Yeah, so we've got a new beginning in regards to the Ace of Pentacles here. I feel like, the divine are bringing in justice in the future to give you a more stable beginning. because you're moving away from, you know, feeling in this place of lack. You're going to have victory over this Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold. I feel like at the moment you're feeling emotionally neglected by your person. You're just not feeling satisfied. And that may create feelings of dis-ease and unsafe, like feelings of not being safe in the connection because your person's not emotionally available for you, for example. And so you're not sure where this is heading, and that's created all this conflict in your mind. But Spirit's saying you're going to have success over that feeling, those feelings of lack. And what's been burdening you at this point of time where you feel like you're going along doing it all by yourself is actually going to turn into you working together with this person. Because bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance. And this card has a beautiful blue butterfly on it, also with the Two of Cups. I feel like this artwork is really indicative of a transformation this connection's going through, and that you will be, once you transform and get through the fog, you will be filling each other's cup in the way that you desire. So let's get some final guidance from the Moonology Oracle cards. The blue in the butterfly also represents the throat chakra, so I'm getting the sense that you need to talk up about how you've been feeling so that things can become unstuck and you can move forward and get out of that feel like you're at a crossroads position. And Spirit saying, believe in the impossible. So again, you know, your wish fulfillment of this working out is likely to occur with what we've got sitting here in the future, but maybe you need to work on your communication and believe that this can be all that you hope it to be. And again, we've got the blue moon here, which there's a lot of blue represented on this card. I'm really picking up that communication's an issue here. You know, the swords can be about communication and being stuck in your head as well. And I feel like, you know, something needs to be communicated to get the flow back into the situation, because we've got the Ace of Wands here too, which again indicates communication, you know, creating a new beginning for you. So fire signs, Aries, Leo and Sag, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. If you're interested in a personal reading, please DM me at the Muse 1221 for inquiries or bookings, and I'll be back with next week's reading. Thanks, stay safe, and bye for now.